We have a lot of work to do today. Shall we just call this the before shot? Good morning, everyone. I've just woke up. So today is pamper day. I can't even take myself seriously looking like this. Yeah, okay, that's just made it a lot better, hasn't it? I've decided I can't be bothered going to port. I really don't like leaving the house. For my heart and soul, I will feel so much calmer and more relaxed in my own home. So I figured I'm just going to give myself all the makeovers in my own home, and then I'm in my own home and I'm in my own home. When I get sick of the pampering, I don't have an hour to drive back home again. I'm in my own home. I can just turn Netflix on. I can watch Netflix while I'm getting my pampering done. Did I have crumbs all over my mouth? We're gonna do an at-home makeover on myself. We're gonna trim the hair. I really like you know how when I've got my hair done, I kind of, not like that, I kind of, you know, have it flicked out a bit. I kind of like that look on my head, but I don't like the way all my hair bunches up and just sort of sits at the back of my neck. I want it to sort of be a little bit past my neck and hang down a little bit, because I just don't like the way that looks all bulky at the back. Just shorten up all these layers a little bit. I am in no means a hairdresser. I do not recommend you do this at home. I'm putting every disclaimer out there. Do not copy what I'm doing. I'm just showing you what I actually do. I have never actually gone to the hairdresser and liked the haircut that they've given me. I just figured, no, I'm not going anymore. I'm just going to trim it myself. And I've been doing that for the past 2 years now, I think. And for the most part, it looks all right. Because I've got curly hair, I can get away with it a little bit more. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be exact. I've got no idea about hairdressing. I don't have any techniques. I've got no clue. This is just me picking up bits of hair and trimming it. Please do not copy me and ruin your hair. Get it done professionally, or get someone who knows what they're doing to do it. I just don't want anyone copying me and then blaming me for a disaster of a haircut. And then we'll get this hair tutorial going. No, it's not a hair tutorial. Sorry, scrap that. It's just me cutting my hair. So I've already wet my hair, and we're going to start by putting it into sections. I don't know why I'm putting it into sections. I think because I've seen hairdressers do this before. Probably not quite the same way I do it, but it just helps that you're not dealing with all of it all at once. We're just dealing with little sections at a time. And that's about it as far as any sort of organization is involved in cutting my hair. The rest is just picking up bits and hacking at it. My whole style, my whole technique, we're just picking up bits and going, yep, that looks too long, let's hack that off. We still want that little long strip at the side. Not sure why I'm attached to those, but we like those. And yes, we just pick up bits. I feel like I'm trying to measure it here to make sure it's the same on both sides. Who knows if it is? No one really cares. And we're just going to hack away. And these scissors aren't even that sharp either, so we really do have to hack quite hard into the hair to get it cut. And as disastrous as it looks while I'm doing it, and the faces that I'm pulling are not very attractive, the hairstyle doesn't turn out too bad in the end. I can assure you it's not too bad. Doesn't look any weirder than it normally looks. And yeah, this is just 10 minutes of hacking at my hair, and that's pretty much it. And I really don't like the faces that I pull. And then I'm just like pulling it out at the sides, going, yep, that bit's too long, that bit needs to go. And we're going to start on the top. This is where my facial expressions really get attractive. Nice. And yep, that bit's too long, that's too long. We're hacking this off. All of that needs to go. Thank God I do have curly hair. I'm actually scared to go back to the hairdressers now, because they're going to go, what the freaking hell has happened to your hair? Very attractive triple chin look there. And we're pretty much done. So that was just me hacking at my hair for about 10 minutes. Absolutely no technique. It's just random all over the place. I'll probably be tweaking it over the next few days. As I can find bits that I feel are a bit too long, I'll just hack at them a little bit more. Till next time. Time for the dye. Whatever is the cheapest, not fussed. Always just go for black because it's easier. I started going grey at about 15. Pretty much been dyeing my hair ever since. I've never really gone to a salon for a hair dye. I know that's probably better for your hair, but who's got hundreds of dollars to waste every 4 weeks? I certainly don't. Well, I probably do, but then I probably rather waste it on other things. If it's not lawnmowers, it's Roombas. Honestly, I cannot escape the background noise, can I? I put him in my lounge room. So you'd think after dyeing my hair since I was 15, I'd have some sort of better technique or way to do it that doesn't cover your face and ears and neck and arms and fingers in hair dye, but yet I still get covered in it and end up wearing hair dye on my fingernails for about a week and usually inside my ears for about 3 or 4 days. So yeah, there's that. I don't know any real technique of dyeing your hair. I just try and rub it into my scalp as much as I can to try actually dye my scalp so that will help to cover my bald patch as well as my grey hairs. It works for about a week until it all goes off my scalp and then my bald patch is visible again. So I just use some facial wipes to wipe off as much of the excess as I can. There's usually spots that I always miss, especially inside my ears and down my neck, but that's the reason I don't leave the house for about 2 or 3 days after I dye my hair, because hopefully after 2 or 3 showers, most of that will be gone as well. And you didn't hear it from me, but I sometimes may use leftover hair dye to also quickly dye my eyebrows. Now, this is also not something you should be doing at all. I do not recommend this. I should not even be showing you this because it is not good for your eyebrows or anything like that. And some could argue that's why my eyebrows are so thin, because the dye is singeing them off my face. Who knows? I have never had a problem with it. I don't think you should do it because you may have a problem with it. So definitely do not use your leftover hair dye to dye your eyebrows. Sometimes I will give the leftover dye to my husband to dye his hair or beard, but that's another story. And this I will leave on for about 5 minutes and then we wipe it off with a facial wipe. But again, do not dye your eyebrows with leftover dye. Next, we are going on to hair removal. So I am just taking the easy way out and plucking my eyebrows of all the random hairs that don't belong in the line of which my eyebrows are growing. I want to try and thicken my eyebrows up, so we're not going to go too thin, and eventually I might get them laminated, photocopied. I don't know, what is it that we do with our eyebrows now to make them look nice and thick and full? That's probably what I'll be getting done in a few months or whenever I decide to leave the house. So for now, we're just plucking all the stray hairs that don't belong. And for the rest of the face, we're just going to have to use a razor. We don't have time to pluck all those extra hairs off the face. So the monobrow needs to be thinned out a little bit, is what we're doing now. And for the most part, that is all I'm doing with the eyebrows. So next we're going to do the facial, and I am just using some of my products I want to try and get rid of, which are all the Lush products that are about 3 years out of date. And we're going in with the Ultra Bland Face Creamer first, and this is supposed to deep clean your face. I feel like it's a deep moisturizer that just won't actually scrub off your face, but that's okay because we're going to go in with a scrub that will eventually scrub the first 3 layers of skin straight off your face. And I use this opportunity to try and just go in and get the rest of that dye off with the cleansers. So now we are going in with the Dark Angel scrub, and we are actually going to get our face more dirty before it gets more clean. So this is a charcoal gritty scrub that I feel just sandpapers everything off your face quite effectively and is very attractive when you are looking at someone with this facial scrub on their face. It is also really attractive watching someone wash it off their face. Next, we are going in with the Lush Sweet Lips Lip Scrub. Again, this is probably about 4 years out of date, so we really need to get these products used up. And I am just scrubbing sugar all over my lips, basically. I paid about $10 for that pot of sugar and probably could have just done the same thing for free in my kitchen. But we'll use it up and we won't purchase it again. We live and we learn. So next we're going in with a really cheap $3 charcoal mask from Kmart. It's worth the $3 because you get a little thing to put on your face. I'm not sure if it's done anything. I really like the ones that bubble up when they go on your face because then it actually feels like something's happening. This one didn't do that, but it felt nice and it peeled off quite easy. Didn't take a layer of skin off like I was hoping. So it's been about 2 hours. Time to get this hair dye off my hair, having a shower and rinsing it all off. And here I am looking super fresh and super clean. And now we're ready for the after shower care. So again, this was a serum I got from Kmart for a couple of dollars. I just want to get rid of it, so I put a crap ton on there, rubbed it all into my neck. Not sure what it's supposed to do, but we're just trying to get rid of it. And it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but I'm brushing my teeth like it's first thing in the morning. And then we're adding some Nivea lip care. Ironically, the hair cream I use is the No Haircut cream from Elvive, and I just like to leave this in my hair because it is an actual hair conditioner leave-in variety. And this just helps keep my hair a little bit separate and not so fluffy, and that's usually why my hair always looks like it's greasy, because I usually have these products in my hair or some sort of hair oil to make it look that way. Now we are moving on to the nails that desperately need doing. And if you see any black stuff on or under my nails, it is not what you think it is. It is actually just the hair dye. Like I said, this will stay on my nails for about a week, but we're going to be covering them up, so it's not so bad. And we're going in with a purple to match my whole purple theme that I've got going on with my planners next year. Not sure why my nails need to match my planners, but I just feel like they do, and I feel like I can't start 2022 unless they are, so we have that. The purple is not quite the purple that I probably should be matching with my planners. I think it needs to be a lot darker, so I will see Jessie in the new year for a darker purple. Whatever you want. I'm not going to eat a lot, so don't cook a lot. I'll probably only have like about maybe 4 calamari rings and a few chips. Maybe a fish cocktail.
Well, why do I even bother?
Well, I can still eat. I mean, you know me, I don't like a lot of fried food anyway, but when do I really eat fried food?
Well, okay.
But like battered fried food. How often do I eat that? The last time I ate it was last time we cooked it here.
I think you live off it.
When?
I think it's your whole thing.
When do I eat it?
Like, I think it's literally like a whole meal, like it's what you do.
I don't.
Well, let's get this going.
I need to do my outro. Why do I have to get it going? All you have to do is pour some oil in it and switch it on. There's no getting it going.
Well, there is.
You don't need to give me a job. I've done enough jobs.
I thought we'd be spending some family
Oh,
together.
so now tipping oil. I'll be out in a minute. Well, what do you think, guys? It's not a great improvement. I haven't put any makeup on. I'm feeling a lot better about my hair, and I think, yeah, over the coming what's this bit doing? Over the coming few days, I'll tweak it a bit, but yeah, it feels a lot better. I don't know if you can see it. It doesn't really look much different from the back, but just a little bit shorter. Hopefully it's covered my bald patch. But at least it's all black again. My eyebrows, I've just, just trimmed myself up a bit. Got my nails did, so they're all ready to go. I had a nice relaxing day, just catching up on some YouTube videos. I didn't do much at all, to be honest. And it's been lovely. So yeah, I've just come back from dropping Jessie off at a New Year's Eve party. So she's gonna be singing in the new year this year. Which means I won't be able to drink because I'll have to go and pick her up. But I mean, I'm not a drinker anyway, really, so it doesn't worry me. But yeah, but I mean, we don't generally celebrate New Year's. I'm pretty much nearly always in bed before the new year gets rung in. So yeah, it's all good for me. I'm just about to sit down now and set up fill in some of my planner for next year. Put some bills in that have already come in, ready for when I go back to work. And yeah, well, I hope all you guys that are having a New Year's Eve party today or tomorrow, depends when you're seeing this. It'll probably be over for me by the time you see this, and you'll probably be just about to head into it. So I hope you all have a really good New Year's Eve. I'm gonna have a couple of days off, and then I will see you back probably when I start back at work. We'll probably start the vlogs off again. And yeah, I just want to thank each and every single one of you for watching my videos, supporting my channel, being such lovely people all the time. And yeah, without you guys, it wouldn't be any fun. Put it that way. If no one was watching, I wouldn't be bothered doing it. So I just want to thank all you guys for always watching my videos and supporting my channel, and I will see you all in the new year. Happy New Year!